So, what does this board look like? So the most important goal on the board is always going to be the middle one, obviously, as that has like the most lines that it can connect to, and 50 regional coins from Wooded, that's not a bad one. So if you get a bad one in the middle, it really does suck, but that's a good one. That could be used by both runners potentially. But yeah, starting off in cap here, we won't see much of a variation. Cap, until you return to cap on a potential revisit, you can't really do much in cap. There's a life up part, there's a potential checkpoint for the revisit, so that you can quickly get up to the top hat tower, but other than that, really, there's not much you can get initially. We see here on like the board, there's 6 moons from cap. I don't know if there's any other cap objectives. It doesn't look like it, but yeah, that looks like the only one. But that would have to be done in a revisit, and I don't know if we'll see runners do that. You know, cap revisits can be good depending on what you need. Yeah. Oh, life up parts as well there. So yeah, the one in cap here, it's a really fast one. So if they are going for that, it's a no-brainer to get that one here. So yeah, both of them, we won't really know what their routes are yet until we get into at least Cascade is the first opportunity when we might see some variation. But I don't know if either of them will go for the life up part. If they haven't figured out their route yet, then it might be a good idea just to get it in case they do opt to get that objective. Yeah, it looks like Somedas is going for it there. Keiper not opting for it. Getting the checkpoint as well. Again, checkpoint, it's another thing, you know, even if you don't know if you're going to go back to cap, you might as well get it. In case you do opt for it. Because the runners might not know their route yet. Oh, my mic was on mute. Whoops. That's a classic mistake. Hello, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't realize my mic was muted. Classic mistake. Somedas struggling with IP clip though. Yeah, it looks like Keiper is finishing in Seaside. Potentially. Or, yeah, no, Seaside for the music notes. Both of them going through IP here. I'm going to be getting the 3 other non-multi moons, presumably. They're all pretty fast. Especially when you need 32 moons. Gonna have to, you know, get a lot of moons. Some of them not being the fastest. Oh, Keiper taking a death. Not sure what happened there. Very unfortunate. Yeah, that would need Metro. It's an interesting board. You know, the 100 moons total, you know, often doesn't look great, but I think Keiper. Oh no, Keiper won't be going for that, but with the 32 moons and stuff like that, I don't know. It's Somedas. Oh yeah, getting the life up part there. It puts him on 3, I believe. Wait, no, 2. No, 3. Taking a death. Oh, that's unfortunate. Didn't get the one in Cascade, but he won't need that. There's plenty more. Getting the statue's tail there, Keiper. Another moon. His IP is really good, to be honest. It's got 6 moons, potential life up heart, some coins. It's got a lot. I think you theoretically could get 100 moons by Witted, but yeah, it'd be pretty absurd. Would not be fast. Oh, and Somedas. Wow, he went into IP just for the life up heart. That's interesting. Wondering if he's going for... This is interesting. Could be going for 30 moves? He definitely could get another 9 without... Yeah, he definitely could, but... Yeah, it would be horribly slow. Keiper gonna be moving on to Night Sand. Maybe going for Peace? I don't know. Would give him a couple, 3 time challenges, I believe, in Sand. Or is it 2? No, 3. Yeah, 3. I'd imagine it will need to go to the Jaxi sub area at some point because, you know, doesn't look like he's going for 6 moons from the music notes. Hasn't got either of them yet in Sand, I don't think. Yeah, Cascade would be very well utilized in that case. You're going to Jaxi here? Gonna be buying him? Don't know if he'll go over to Oasis now, maybe? No. Going into slots. Potentially just for a moon, because obviously he needs to get those 32 moons. Needs to get whatever ones he can get. And Somedas now going to be going over to Invisible Maze, potentially, as a 2 fast sub-area moons. Maybe for a moon count, maybe for the 4 moons from Sand sub-areas. Also has 4 purples, but... Keiper taking the pylon up to the tower, and going to be going into underground. Albeit after he gets hit by the mummy. Nice, getting that roll boost very cleanly. Yeah, it's a tough one, this one, because sure you can finish earlier, but it's at the expense of, you know, potentially 32 moons Sand or, you know, a couple of revisits. It's a tough one. I actually commentated Keiper's race a couple of days ago, I think, against, I forget who it was. But he actually went to Seaside and won pretty comfortably. I think it was against Dilly. Yeah, it was against Dilly. I forgot, yeah. It was against Dilly, and went to Seaside, although Dilly finished in Metro and still came out on top very comfortably. Just because, you know, going to those later kingdoms seems bad, but in reality, if you're doing less in the earlier kingdoms, it's often better. And yeah, Kuiper really struggling with the movement here with the bullet bill. Can be pretty annoying to get that capture. And Somedas buying the Jaxi. That will put them on 21 moons. Gonna be going into the sub area. Could see. I wonder if this is for potential. I mean, the moon sub areas, 4 moons from sub areas in sand. It would be better to do bullet bill maze, but going in here potentially for the music notes. But I didn't expect that he'd be doing that. We'll need a seaside visit. Or wait, no, not so. Seaside visit. Yeah, Piper finding knuckle attack. Which will give him world peace, which should give him some more moons that he can get, so that he can get that 32 moons objective and simultaneously, obviously, the 30 moon objective. Yeah. I wouldn't. Oh, Somedas taking a death. Damn, taking a death in the Jackie sub area. Capture taken. A classic in the SMO community. The capture takens. Not happy about that one. And yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to get through this time. Still, well, it looks like Somedas is going for form right top left, which makes sense obviously with the amount of life up parts he's been getting, and will mean he will be going back to cap. But other than that, could see him going for column 5 for sure. You know, definitely could. Obviously, he couldn't have done any of them objectives yet, and we'll know later on if that is the case. But could be doing that, and maybe, well, I don't know. Leaving Sand though with 21 moons. Interesting moon count. Oh wait, no, 31. Did he get 30 moons? I don't know. Guess he did. Going back to cap though, to the 6 moons. Unless I'm dumb, I don't know. Maybe it's at 36. I don't know. Maybe I read it wrong. Going back to cap to these 6 moons. Might be getting some regionals. No. Opting to get frog jumping on the deck. I think that's what it's called. To start off, and then probably shop and maybe 2 sub areas. I'm not sure. I'll be getting the shop moon there. Gonna be getting a couple more moons and then heading out. Presumably some of the timer moons, I'd like to think, and the notes moons. Yeah, gonna be getting this notes moon. Maybe that's getting that shop moon. He did, okay. It must have said 36 on my screen. I just didn't see. I only glanced at it. And yeah, so maybe that's going into the frog pond sub area. I'm gonna be doing this sub area. Usually good if you have a moon shard objective, obviously, but doesn't have that. But nonetheless, still 2 moons in camp. That aren't too bad. Kuiper maybe getting cactus. Yeah, puts him on 28 moons. I'd guess he'll go for the Jaxi sub area and maybe a couple of timers if he can, as well. He did go for that timer in Cascade. I don't know if... Yeah, he is still doing 7 timers. Although if he is going to Seaside, I mean, there's not really much otherwise. I guess People's Room will give him another one in Metro. Obviously 2 in Lake. If he's getting Wooded Piece, he could get 3. If he's not, then 1. But yeah, gonna be going into the Jaxi sub area for the Notes Moon. And also, oh, of course, that will give him the 4 moons from sub areas. That's why he didn't go to Invisible Maze. That's stupid of me. And yeah, Somedas getting timer here. Now we'll give him the 6 moons that he's already marked off. And then, yeah, gonna be moving on to Lake. Wouldn't be surprised if he's planting the siege for column 5. I could see him doing that, but I might be wrong. So obviously we know one line he's doing, but other than that, not really sure. He did get the Jaxi sub-area music Notes Moon. I don't know if he got the other Notes Moon, but that could mean he's doing row 3. But I'd be surprised because, you know, his other line doesn't suggest that he'll be going there to Seaside. But going back to Cascade, interesting. Wonder what this is for. Maybe he forgot something here? When he was here, he hadn't fully finalized his route. He did just get above a high cliff. Oh, he's getting the shiny rock moon that I mentioned earlier. Right, that's... Oh. Broke the wrong rock. Or broke the rock by accident. I think he's a bit lost on what to do. Probably should walk because these rocks... Oh! Threw it in the wall. I didn't know throwing it in the wall breaks it that fast. Yeah, I forgot about that. I mentioned it earlier. He'd need to get... You know, if one of them was going for it, they'd have to go to Cascade. And yeah, Keiper getting that timer challenge there. And going to be getting this timer as well. He's got a couple extra moons. Obviously, that's probably by accident. If you have to route 32 moons, I'm sure it's hard to, you know, be able to know exactly how many you get. So if you just see a fast one on the way, you get them. And then naturally, sometimes you have a couple extra moons, potentially. But yeah, getting these timers, not a surprise at all. Because otherwise, he'd have to potentially get, you know, Wooded Piece. And the fact that he's already got Sand Piece here, he needs to utilize that, you know, to get these timers. Somedas back in Sand. Huh. Oh, I think I've got a better idea of his route now. Definitely going for that column 3. Got the slots moon. Shiny rock, obviously. He's going to be getting a 2 in Wooded as well. Potentially, he did get crate here, so could be seeing him doing row 4. That would work better, maybe, than column 5. It's hard to say which one's better. We'll find out, though, by whether he plants to see. Doesn't seem too happy with the capture takens. Yeah, both of them moving on to Lake. Unless Kuiper's... No, Kuiper won't be doing any... Oh, he will be for the hidden arts, but... Oh. Getting the shiny rock as well, of course. I forgot that that is also on his route. Wait. Or it isn't? What? Oh, had he already done it? I don't know. Right, the war in there, yeah. I didn't know. Both of them, I think, are heading for Lake now. Okay, I think now. I think we'll be seeing them... I think, you know, Lake... I'll get a better idea of Somedas' route, like whether he opts to plant the seed or not. I think we know 2 of his lines, but actually, yeah, no, he's probably gonna go for row 4. Kuiper's dream looking like it's having some problems. Hopefully, it's not too bad. Yeah, that would make sense. Going for late clip, gets it. Nice, very nice. Think he's just going for it out of the fact that it's, you know, fast, which gotta respect it. Yeah, not sure what's going on. with Kuiper's stream. Hopefully it'll be sorted soon. Yeah, Somedas continuing on with might just be doing the 80% route. I would have thought that he's gonna get the crate here. Like to think he's getting that. Yeah, gonna go get it now. 2 moons from wooden crates is always a good one because you got one that's in 80% anyway. And then yeah, this one in like pretty fast. So yeah, no surprise seeing that one. Which all but confirms his row 4. Then needs one more moon. What's he gonna go for? Yeah, this is a bit awkward, but gonna get the life up part. Good move. I think that takes his count up to 4 now. And getting secret room and actually gonna be leaving straight away. Very fast lake. Didn't have a lot to do. Yeah, I think that confirms his route as top left, bottom right, row 4, column 3. Looks like a good route. Metro day ending. But yeah, going into wooded, gonna need the 24 moons, both the shiny rocks, which will mean a deep woods visit, which I guess he can pair up with the 24 moons pretty well. Do maybe the darker side route, get those 5 moons. Gonna need 50 regionals as well, of course. So yeah, a couple things to do for him here that shouldn't actually take too long as he links them up well. 24 moons isn't that bad when you only need 16 in the first place. Deep Woods has, he's going into Deep Woods, could get 5 pretty quick ones from the darker route, and then a couple extras on the way. Maybe could do fewer, and then tree route nut clip with spear. That could work, but I don't know how that would work. Needs those 50 regionals, of course. Getting these 3 to start off. And yeah, is he going into Deep Woods? Yeah, going into Deep Woods now. Right. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Yeah, in Deep Woods, gonna start off with the Tree Moon. I'd expect that we'll see him do the darker Deep Woods. Yeah, it looks like Kuiper's having some problems, so we'll have to just watch some Somedas for now. And everyone's favorite kingdom, Wooded. Who doesn't love the Wooded Kingdom? I sure do. Yeah, I'm gonna get blowing in the Deep Woods timer, not for the timer challenge objective, but just out of the fact that with 24 moons needed, it's not a bad move. Yeah, I think he's going for the Deep Woods route from darker side, which is definitely good. Takes about 2.5 minutes for 5 moons. It's definitely a smart move when you need 24 moons. I know I've done it quite a few times. Having some trouble with the dino, hasn't quite made the cycle where he's right there with the next to the nuts so that you can knock him out, but getting it there. And getting hard rock, and then his first shiny rock moon in wooded, and that will take him up to 2. And then he'll get 1 afterwards from the start of wooded in the 80% route. So yeah, it should be not too long for him because he really only needs 8 extra moons and purples. It's not going to be as long as sand was. And yeah, we'll be moving to Lost after that, and again, Lost. He needs to 30 regionals. And that's about it from Lost. Not much to do in Lost. Also, should be seeing him getting the life up part in Tower in Wooded as well. That's very fast life up part, and then that'll put him to 5, I believe. So he'll probably just get the one in Night Metro, I assume, or the one because the other one in Wooded wouldn't really be logical here. Getting atop a tall tree, probably see him get the Rock Bunny and Shop after potentially fighting Spear. Yeah, interesting lake from Kuiper. Actually, wrong warping to do that 6 moons from notes. You know, he's wrong warp to Seaside actually. Quickly get that done. Getting nut clip there. Oh, I guess that was intentional. Yeah, I'd imagine he meant to not actually go for behind the rock wall. Might be getting that after fighting Spewer in a similar way to the beginner route of Darkside, where you get a couple moons at the end. Honestly, could just see him go for that route straight up, because that route gets you 20, and that doesn't go to Deep Woods, so could cut a moon out of that. Maybe do that route. Yeah, wouldn't be so. I'd expect that he's actually going to get the Piranha Moon, because obviously, in 80%, I know he does the tree route that skips the Piranha Plant and Spew. But here, when you need 24, it's not a bad moon. Oh, gonna get these purples, yeah. Needs to focus on those purples, of course, because 50 in Wooded is a lot, you know. Half the purples in Wooded is a lot when you're not getting peace, which I'd hope he isn't. And Kuiper getting the 4 hats, so I'm guessing he's in Lake Shop. Maybe he isn't. Maybe he's in Wooded Shop. Who knows? But yeah, at least we know Kuiper's alive. Moving on to the Piranha Moon. And Kuiper didn't see what else he just ticked off. But he ticked something off, I think. Maybe he didn't. His time is still going, so that's something. Might see FRS here from Somedas, 2-second time save. If you can get it. Straight away, yeah, getting that, very nice. Gonna get these purples here, of course. 4 very good purples to get. Needs to be careful here, because you can very easily value dive, or, yeah. Or you can very easily value dive around here, because of the camera being a bit wonky. Yeah, I think Kuiper's having some capture card problems of some sort. Still playing them though, presumably, given that he's just unpurchased 4 hats. I'm not sure. I think maybe we can. Not getting all those purples though. Gonna get the life up heart, no doubt. Oh, if he can break it, yeah, there we go. Potentially the restreamer could do that. I don't know if. Oh yeah, I can twitch it myself, I think. Can I? Like, yeah, I think, does that do it? Can we hit some ADAS now? I think. Oh, struggling. Oh, okay. Luckily able to back it up. Surprised he's not getting the purples on tower. Okay, I can't adjust the volume, but I realized I can switch it. Flying Spirit here. Then probably going to get some extra moons. Utilize the top part of Wooded that only becomes available after Flying Spirit. Although technically you can get up there before, but there's just not a lot until you fight Spirit to do up there. So yeah, going to be getting some of the moons there. Getting some more purples. And moving on to Lost. Yeah, not a bad route from him though. This looks good because, you know, although he did have to do a lot in sand, the good thing about his route is that, you know, he's not having to do a lot from there on out. You know, Wooded, 24 moons isn't that bad. You know, some regionals. Lost just needs the regionals and then to head out. And Metro hasn't got a lot to do. Just got to get to day Metro, get those slots. Yeah, getting some purples here. He's on 25. He should be all right if he gets, you know, as many purples as he can. Trying to find the ones hidden in the tree here. Yeah, having some trouble getting them. And hopefully going for the shiny rock and the bunny. 2 very fast moons, and of course he's going to be completing his 3 moons from shiny rocks here as well. So yeah, that's another one completed. And buying the shop moon as well. And then I'd imagine he's going to move up to the top section of Wooded and get maybe behind the rock wall. Thanks for the charge, maybe. I don't know, some of them kind of moons. Only needs 4 more, to be honest. Needs to really focus on purples more than anything. You know, he's only got 30 after he gets these. Still needs another 20. Maybe he'll go into Flooded Pipeway for them 3 and to get into that area by Flooded Pipeway, which has a lot of purples. I'd imagine that's actually something he might do. Because, yeah, he really needs purples. We'll be getting behind the rock wall now to get up here as well and get some more purples, but yeah. Maybe he gets above the rock wall, sorry, behind the rock wall, then not the Guru and the tool fence and Flooded Pipeway. Maybe he does that. That would be probably what I'd do, because then, you know, you can get a lot of purples, those moons, particularly on the way to Flooded Pipeway. Oh, opting not to get that and get these purples. Interesting. I don't know what other moon he's gonna get. Is he gonna just get it after? Yeah. Good to get them purples, because yeah, still needs another 12. He should be fine, because there's a lot in this bottom area by Flooded Pipeway. Or is he going down to... Oh no, going down to where the Goombas are. Should still be fine, I guess. I guess, yeah, there's 4 here. And that leaves him needing 5. That was unfortunate damage. I guess he's gonna... Oh, they're not around the corner, and thanks for the charge. Oh yeah, nice. Avoiding the need to do Flooded Pipeway. Although it is a fast sub area anyway. Maybe getting timer. Oh no. Yeah, they're not around the corner. Yeah, that's good for me. Yeah. Only needs 5 more purples. That's 4 right next to this moon. And yeah. Nice there from Somedas. Gonna be moving on to Cloud. And then Lost. Needs 1 more moon. 1 more moon? 1 more purple. Which we'll get in the cave here. Nice. Opting to roll back to the Odyssey. I wonder whether that's faster. Or use the rocket flowers. Takes 8 seconds to warp, so yeah, it probably saved a little. Oh, maybe not. Still, yeah, technical difficulties on Kuiper's end, but we'll just have to follow the board, I guess, and see how he's doing. So yeah, next up is Cloud. Not much here. Won't be seeing anything different. The only real thing ever that can happen in Cloud, well, there's 2 things ever that can happen in Cloud in Bingo, is either a revisit for the Cloud pitcher, the Cloud pitcher match objective, which can come up a lot. I don't know if it's on this board. I don't think it is. Or, I mean, during the fight, you can get the hint art, which, you know, can be very useful when you need outfits or purchase moons or, you know, the boxer shorts. Won't be seeing that, though. No need, really. The only real need for coins now is for slots, which needs a grand total of 10 coins. So, yeah. Going to be moving on to Cloud. And it looks like you really just need to get those 30 regional coins and just enough moons to leave. So I don't know if he'll go with the any percent route and just get as many purples as he can on his way. Should be enough. Just have to detour a little. Or whether he'll implement maybe the APC route, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure why the bingo board isn't updating. Oh, did that update? No. Well, we can see on Kuiper's screen actually the bingo board a bit more updated. Yeah, Kuiper's got a lot more objectives. It's got those 50 regional coins. So yeah, I'd say Somedas is probably in the lead, given that he only has to get to Day Metro and doesn't have a lot to do otherwise. really just those slots. The moon from the slot is the only thing that really is, you know, out of the way. Needs to, is causing him to get all the way there. So yeah, I think he's just going to do any percent with as many purples as he can on the way, which should hopefully get him to enough purples for the 30 regional coin objective. Yeah, getting these 6, no surprise there. Gonna get the ones underneath here, yeah. These ones can be quite annoying, especially when you have to do a down throw with a Procon, but getting them. Damn, very clean there to get those purples. Doing that dive back to get those 4. Probably gonna get these 3 next to on a tree in the swamp. And actually already it nearly has enough. Yeah. Oh, not getting all of them, but should be fine. He only needs 2 groups of 3 purples. And then we'll be moving on to Metro. Not sure where Keiper is, obviously. Don't know if he's out of wooded yet. He's in at least wooded. So yeah, I guess we'll see maybe eventually if his situation gets better. But we don't know. Doesn't need a lot in wooded, to be fair, other than the 50 regionals. We would have only really needed potentially the timer and the 2 shiny rocks. So I'd imagine he went to deep woods. But, and did maybe the darker route for those 5 moons. Got 11 other moons, quick moons, with regionals, including the other shiny rock and left. Yeah, so Somedas finishing up here with bridge. Got those 30 purples, nicely rooted as well. And we'll be moving on to Metro, where he will finish up eventually. Doesn't look like, oh, maybe it could. I don't think it can sub 50. Definitely can sub 55 for sure. Because he doesn't actually have a lot left. You know, he has... Yeah, he really doesn't have much left. He's got those 30 regional coins. He's got the 24 moons. A lot of it hasn't updated. All he really needs is 6 life up hearts and 2 moons from slots. So, you know, and the life up heart is, you know, pretty much on the way. It really doesn't lose any time in my Metro. And then, yeah, he'll just run straight to slots in day. Definitely, maybe he can sub 50 this. Because, you know, Metro, he won't need any moons. Doesn't need to get Go to Sandwich or City Hall Lost and Found like any percent. Really just needs to get out of it, because it's basically just in the way of him getting to Day Metro, where he can finish. That is the thing with Metro, you know. Whilst it can be good to just bite the bullet and go into Metro, as going later into the game can be better. The problem is that, you know, a lot of Metro, a lot of the objectives are just, a lot of the stuff you want from it is locked behind Day Metro, which takes, you know, at least 3.5 minutes to get to. Somedas has a 101 in any percent, I believe, so should, you know, Night Metro should only take him, you know, just over 3 minutes to do, especially without moons. Oh, damn, that was very close. Getting through it. Yeah, I think Somedas should win here if he doesn't have some form of a meltdown, because given that Piper needs to get to Seaside, I'd say he's probably maybe a Metro best case. So I think Somedas will take a win here, but I'm not sure. Maybe Piper is in Seaside right now, getting that note from the moon, and it's over. We don't know. So yeah, I think he's barely gonna miss out on sub 50. Probably gonna be a 50, maybe a 51. So yeah. Very good time though, considering, Metro finish. Not an easy board to root, This board is a very interesting one. There was a lot of just weird choices where you don't really know what the best one is, and you kind of have to make a judgment call. Whether you want to go and get 32 moons in sand, which is going to take a while, or, whether, barely getting that 2-cycle, or yeah, whether you move further on into the game to get some of the later kingdom objectives. So yeah, barely getting that 2-cycle there. That really, I thought that was going to 3-cycle. Barely made that. So yeah, moving on into Day Metro, where he's gonna get the Sword Spoon and be finished up. I don't know if he got the life up heart here. Maybe he's getting the slots one. That would probably make more sense. I forget where it is in City Hall, but I thought it was pretty fast. Probably in hindsight, could have skipped the one he got in maybe Sand or Lake. Because, these two in Night Metro probably would have been better. Getting both of these and taking out one of the ones that I mentioned. So yeah, just gonna whiz through 2 slots. Maybe on the scooter? Yeah? No? Never mind, he's using the poles. And taking a fat bonk there. That was a very clean bonk, But anyway. Yeah, looking like he's gonna get a 50, potentially. I think he needs the life up heart though. So. Going for spin throw, very nicely done. If he doesn't, then I'm wrong, and he's done. No, yeah, needs the life up heart, and then he'll be done with probably a 54x. So very respectable. Oh, almost missing it. And there we go. 50-43. Very nice turn. And yeah, GG's to Somedas for presumably winning that. Very nicely done. And I don't know if he'll be joining us for a post-match interview, I guess. So yeah. Very nice. GG's to him. Very nice route. Some decent execution. There was some better points than others, but pretty good from him. And Keiper, I think, if his board on his screen is up to date, because the board has disappeared. In fact, I can look. Oh, he's not going to be finishing, but he will be joining us for the interview. So, yeah. I guess I'll mark him as forfeit. I don't know. There we go. Yeah. I think we'll be hearing from both of them. Yeah. Okay, Somedas is here, I think. Hello, Somedas. GG's on the win.
Thanks, King.
Yeah, how did you feel about that racing?
I feel like I picked a very, very slow route, but I played it okay. And with the route I chose, I played it kind of well. Like you saw my match on my lake, my wooded as well. I did them all pretty good.
Yeah, I think a lot of your kingdoms, the way you rooted them, and with the purples in wooded and lost, you rooted them pretty well.
Yeah, wooded especially. Like I went
50
into the
regionals
Sphinx
is
and
not
then
easy.
then I went straight to the Odyssey with Dark. That was pretty good of me.
Yeah.
The route itself was pretty weak. Like 2 revisits, sand was so slow.
Yeah, that 32 moon sand, it's a weird one because obviously it takes a while. But still, a 50 time for Metro ending with 2 revisits is very respectable.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And it looks like Keiper joining us. Hello, Keiper.
So I had no idea that my stream was frozen or my capture was frozen the entire time.
Damn, I thought it was problems and damn. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. So well, first of all, GG Somedas, you destroyed me.
Thank you.
Your your route was so much better than mine. Now that I look at it,
And that board has so many possibilities, honestly.
Yeah, it was a very interesting board.
Yeah, so I don't know why I always fall into the bait of doing 7 timer challenges. I don't know what it is about that goal that just like sucks. That goal just sucks me in every single time I see it. And like I didn't mind the 35 regionals, the 32, because I liked column 3 so much that I was like, oh yeah, I could just do 30 moons as well. So I'll do row 5, not realizing that I'm already routing in, revisits for hint arts and another shiny rock. Plus now I have to go to at least Seaside to get a timer challenge or a music note moon. So
the notes, that was inhibited.
This board was not pretty easy to like route quickly. Like some boards you can just like have it all routed like the beginning of Cap, maybe in Cascade, and it's still fine. But this one, I was in Cascade and you already saw me like I almost did Dino Skip again to go to the timers, and then I went back and did Cliff. And I was like indecisive about getting purple. So it was pretty hard to route like early.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Slow actually.
I was wondering because I didn't see you click a goal for a really long time, and I was like, "What? What on earth is he? He has to be doing the same thing I'm doing, which is like just going heavy sand." But then I saw you get a couple things in sand, then click the 6 moons in Cap, and I was like, "Oh, okay, he's not doing what I'm doing." So I don't know, man. I had so I don't know if like the restream can tell. I got so tilted after I went to Cascade. So my plan was I was gonna go to Lake. I was gonna, get the 4 moons I wanted to in Lake. Then I was going to look at the hint art for Cascade. So that way when I went back to Cascade, I can get 1 hint art moon plus the shiny rock moon. Right, but I forgot to look at the hint art in Lake.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah. So then I went to Cascade and realized when I landed, like, damn it, I didn't look at the hint art. So I was like, screw it, just go to Wooded. We'll get it later. Yeah. And then I went to Wooded, and you couldn't see because my capture was frozen. But I went to, so let me just give you the play-by-play, right? So I go to Wooded, I jump down into the Lost Woods, kind of like make up movement as I go because I'm trying to get 50 regional coins. I lose the T-Rex. Like I have to chase after the T-Rex with the nut because I lose track of him because I'm getting extra stuff. And from that point, I just kind of made up stuff as I went. I failed. I got the cap spin jump while trying to do Flower Road skip, so I died.
Oh yeah, that happens a lot. That sucks.
Yeah, so there was a lot of once I messed up my plan for Lake, and at that point I kind of caught on to what Somedas was doing, and I was like, man, like just looking at it, I'm like, wow, that is a lot better. I think for some reason I just didn't want to do the unique life up moons or the unique life up hearts because I didn't grab the one. Usually when I do bingos, I just grab if life up hearts are on the board, I'll always grab that one in Top Hat Tower just out of habit.
That's always
Yeah, but I didn't.
If you're going to Metro and Seaside, there's so many extra ones. I skipped like 4.
I mean, it helped with you, but Somedas with the fact that you were doing slots as well. That gave you 2, but yeah.
I was gonna say, which ones did you get?
I got the 1 cap. I didn't get the 1 in Cascade. I got 2 in Sand because I needed the moons. I got 1 in Lake. 1 of them in Wooded. I didn't get the other one. And then I got 1 in Metro, so I skipped 2 in Metro.
Okay. Yeah, the combination of life up hearts and slots is just didn't see it, man. Like I just didn't see it. But GG, dude, that was good. Up until about maybe like the 20 minute mark, I felt like it was a pretty good race.
Yeah, it was a good race. Yeah, I mean, you both did a lot in sand, so it was hard to tell who was ahead. Yeah, it was interesting race.
Yeah, routes like these with a lot of things to keep track of, it can give you kind of a headache.
Yeah, I realized that after. I felt really good about my purple coin route through sand because I was like, man, like this is great. I can buy 3 hats. I can buy the 4th hat when I go to wooded because you get the shot moon anyway. So I was like, wow, I feel pretty good about that. But then I overmooned by 1 moon because again, like you said, like it's so easy to like lose track of things. I overmooned by 1, but I still wanted to get the final timer challenge in sand, the key one. And it was, by that point, I was like, I've committed to this. I have to do this. I can't, I overmooned by 1. It's too late. I have to do this now. So,
yeah.
But yeah, GG, man. That was good. I played, and again, I apologize for the capture thing. I don't know why that happened. I didn't even notice because I have my Streamlabs preview down. Like I have it minimized, so I don't know what I'm gonna have to. I might have to like unplug my capture card and reset it up. I'm not sure why that happened, but sorry about that.
I mean, it's no problem. Those things always happen, It's no big deal. But yeah, I think we're both moving on anyway, regardless.
Yeah.
Right. So GG's to both of you. I mean, good luck.
Well, thank you.
So yeah, I think anything else to add or
no. Somedas, I hope hopefully I avoid you for the rest of the bracket. But no, good race, man. Hopefully I don't have any technical difficulties next time, and hopefully I don't know. GG, man. Number 1.
You were the underdog, actually.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I think I played really well in that race against Dilly, and then this race maybe I was, I don't know, a little too aggressive on some things, kind of knowing that I had already qualified. So I was like, let me just go for like some crazy stuff, and then my execution was just terrible, and didn't see that my stream froze, didn't see the potential in top right or top left, bottom right. That's a good diagonal, and I should have capitalized on that. So, but yeah, GG, man.
Yeah,
all right, GG's.
Thank you for
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Of course.
Yeah. See you all soon in the next race.
Thanks, guys.